Good communication prevents and resolves problems. This is the fifth law of managerial communication. And here I would like to remind us that by managerial communication, we mean not, not only the things that a manager might say, but also how we manage our own communication and how we manage communication in a team. Now, by a team could be, a business, an organization, a club. It could be a rock band. It could be a relationship, a family. And good communication is a foundation of good leadership. In fact, it's like the fourth pillar. We have, your values, your vision, your mission, and your good communication, your managerial communication. And leadership is something that it's something that we'll all have to step up to at some point in our lives in some kind of relationship. And any organization is made up of relationships. And when the time comes, we want to be ready and willing and able, to do that. And for this reason, I have actually created, this laws of managerial communication series to help you, because when we can't do that, when we can't step up to good leadership and use good communication in doing so, when we can't do that, so many problems, happen. People come to me, they've come to me for years because I've taught these, these same concepts over the years. And people have come to me with, broken relationships and relationships that are struggling, and organizations that are falling apart, and people aren't talking to each other anymore. People don't like each other, and the dream is dying. And I put this series together to help give you a strong foundation in good communication. Okay, we call this managerial communication to prevent those kinds of problems happening to you. I don't want that to happen to you. I believe that improving communications for everybody is a win-win. So let's take a look then at some examples here of how good communication can prevent and resolve problems in any kind of team. Okay. Let's see. Let's start with at one side we have, the most contact. This would be face-to-face communication, to a lesser extent face to camera communication like I'm doing now. We have so many, virtual meetings nowadays. I'll be talking more about that in another video, but face-to-face communication, and there are many skills involved. But what we do when we have good communication is we prepare what we're going to say, and we want to know why we're doing it. We want our audience to know why we're doing it, because we want them to realize how we are going to take them to the outcome they need. And they need to know all of this. Okay, we don't want to leave them guessing. We're going to take them step by step to the outcome. Everything is going to be understood, and that builds trust. That finally creates belief, and that success that results in a successful presentation. Okay. Another thing about talking, face to face with people is you want to anticipate the questions that might be asked. This gets better with experience, of course, but you need to be able to answer those questions as well as you can. And there are many techniques to do this. Some of the best techniques are how to answer questions that you don't know the answer to. Okay, because answering those questions is going to be the last impression that they get from you, and you don't want people to start calling you a fake because you give a good presentation, but then at the end, well, I don't know. You try to create some fake thing, which is terrible to do. People are watching you. Yeah, and that obviously we want to prepare answers for the things we don't know as well. Okay, to remain professional, and you can actually turn that around and turn it into a positive. We have techniques for that. when we move out of direct face-to-face communication, we do things like telephones or phone conferences, or even a video meeting where everybody's camera is turned off. I've seen plenty of them. Yeah, then we do things, like confirming what people said. Okay, and this prevents people walking away and with incorrect understanding of what was decided in that conversation. When we have meetings between people, now this could be face to face or on camera, you do want to know why you're having the meeting. Again, you want everyone to know why they're there. Okay, you want to give people a chance to talk. Invite people to the meeting who have a reason for being there, who have something to contribute. Make sure they contribute. This prevents the problem of just leaving your meeting up to nature. And I've seen so many people do that. They leave whatever they're going to say just up to their natural talent. They don't plan. They leave their meeting up to whatever goes, because they don't want to take the effort to have a defined meeting process for that kind of meeting. And this means that it's just, the law of the jungle. And a lot of people who maybe they are naturally more shy, they won't have a chance to contribute to the meeting. They're going to walk away and they're going to wonder, oh, why am I a part of this? And we don't want that. We don't want that in any relationship. Okay. So you give an agenda before the meeting. Make sure that people have time to prepare what they're going to, contribute to the meeting. Give them time to prepare for questions that might be asked. We move, even further from face to face. We get into like email and then chat messages. And again, when you're answering replies, you want to confirm the understanding right away so that they know that you know what they're talking about. And then we go down and we confirm things like that they're going to meet us at certain times and things like that later on in the email. And these are just a few tips, the kinds of things that I'm teaching all the time, to people who are professionals or managers or business owners, especially good for entrepreneurs who are, starting an organization, and you want to start it the right way. That makes it much easier to carry out and improve from then on. Hey, if you like these tips, if you'd like to get more, just you can scan I'm going to leave a QR code here in the video for you, and or you can hit the link that's down below in the video. Let's see if I can do this here. Hey, there we go. Yeah, go ahead and scan that, and I'd love to hear from you. And I'll be sharing a lot more tips of these, and stay tuned for what it would be the sixth law of managerial communication coming soon. Enjoy.